He's in here, Dirty. What up, Dirty? Morning, bro. Alrighty. Let me get ready real fast, guys. Morning, Dorothy. Who else is in here? Dirty, Dorothy. Dirty. Okay, good deal. We're just trying to get ourselves ready right now. You guys see the sky, man. This sky is amazing right now. I can't wait to get out there. So we're at low tide, catching the early incoming tide right now. Right now is the time we need to be down there, so we're trying to hurry up. Alrighty. Let's put these back. Alrighty. Let's get belt on. Alright, there's a ticker there. God, it's so pretty down there right now. Fit, perfect. I need some more of these. Let's do this. Yeah, that'll work. Put my keys away. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. This is the part that sucks, getting ready. All right, let's start the keys in the bag, waterproof. Alrighty, guys. All right, let's get out there and see if we got the sky still looking like it was. I'm gonna hurry up. All right, guys, take a look at this sky this morning. I was trying to get here earlier, but I wasn't able to get out of the house fast enough. Take a look at that. It was prettier about 10 minutes ago, but this is still beautiful. That's the conditions for today, guys. Here we go. Let's start it off with, oh, excuse me, guys. With a ton of bait, extremely hot, super early, and so clear up front. So let's see, probably deeper, not so much. I know the trout will eat a little better in here at this time of morning. That's why I'm throwing it already. I figured it may be a decent little throw in the beginning. Water's still clear, but it's super dark out. I'm still using old trusty NLBM black and red. I believe they call it the murder mullet. So they have a naming the contest going on right now. They have a naming the new lure contest that's coming out this Friday, I guess. So I stuck my name on there. Call it the Happy Hooker. It's actually a pretty cool color. But I also called it the Laffy Taffy because I thought it actually kind of looked like a Laffy Taffy. So we'll see what it actually ends up being called. That would be pretty cool if they actually all voted the Happy Hooker. Hey, baby. Good morning. You're already starting off. Oh, we already put someone to sleep. What happened? Oh, I can already tell what this one is. First letter is going to be an N, isn't it? Yep. Later, dude. I could already tell, by the way, it was already going that he was going to be one of those invalids. The water's actually at the lowest point right now, and it should be on the way up now. It should be turning right now, so this could turn on pretty good here, because I know when it turns on, it should be a short period of turn on though this morning. They say it's supposed to get really good this afternoon, you know, one of those the bite prediction type apps. The bite prediction for today is actually pretty high. But it being highest at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't think that's true. I don't know how that would be true at all. It's so hot at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. God, I hope I find something again as big as that day that I didn't have a phone in. So I will be shutting off, and there's about 10% left of this from now on. I won't stretch it anymore. That cost me a really good video. Man, that sun is pretty. Look at those little fingers sticking out of sunbeams. They're beautiful. Crabber's out picking up his traps already. I wonder how many times he does that a day. I'd say to just fish every single dock like I normally do, but really kind of focus on that edge. So far, the two largest snook that I ever caught, one being on video, was a 42. One not being on video, which was caught a few days back, was like 46 to 48, and maybe even bigger. I had nothing to actually measure it. I was just going off of how far my arms went across. So I could be off a few inches, but it was definitely 40 plus. It was massive, man. It beat my 42, definitely. So I may be off on size a little bit, but I guarantee it definitely beat my 42. So it was 42 plus, no doubt. I strongly stand on that. I don't think I can take a picture of it, but I got a lot of them, Jay. I'll send you a couple. I got a lot of them off of ours, dude. I'll send you some on Instagram. Well, that didn't sound like one of you guys. That sounded like a take. Was they eating behind me right now? I'm kind of standing right in the middle of like a ton of mullet, and I can tell because they're all popping around me. They're probably all around me, but not like close to me. Like this pile is coming towards me. There's a pile over here. Oh, there's a bunch of them sitting right there. Acted crazy. Let's see if we can't get closer to these docks. I see a bunch of action on the docks. Maybe that is what they're at, I guess. We can always find them. I can't go crazy on the walking though because the water is too dark to see down. Even though it's clear, I just still can't see the bottom. Seeing a lot of action at the first dock, which is weird. It normally has nothing going on. So I normally don't come here this early though. I was trying to get here by like 6 to be honest, but I couldn't even get myself up to do that. The way that that's running in there and hitting, that seems more like a trout than anything. That definitely is a trout. Oh yeah, he just tried to eat it. Oh yeah, that's something in there. Like maybe a little jack, a little trout, I'm not sure. They're still in here though. And they're right in front of me now. I don't know what it is, but it's around me. Oh, it's fast. I could see it. It hit here, and there, but in zigzag patterns. That thing's quick. I don't know what that is. It's definitely a predator, though. Something tells me he's not very big because he's chasing my bait right now, but he's not hitting it. Oh, what are you guys saying? They don't seem like they're very... What are you guys saying here? Is that Ada or Ada? Get that gay fish? I guess we'll give that a shot. I don't really think they are, but we'll give that a shot. Strap shoes. What's your inspector gadget? Some slime? What happened? Strap shoes free. Oh, okay. Oh, gee, that's a song. Sub slime. Yeah, sub slime. Slap shoes on my feet. Oh, I had something and something bit down hard on it. Let it go though. I guess he wanted it jumping though. He bit down on it. There's no doubt about that. It's got to be the trout or something. They're smashing in here though. Well, they don't want to bite whatever I'm throwing, so that is what it is. We can always switch up baits real fast. You can always go back to the glide bait. Oh, I also brought the K-tails again because I found some, we're not owner. What is they called? Hoss. I guess they're Hoss is what they're called. But they have a little weight to the bottom, so let's see if they actually work for this to bring them down a little. That's all I need them to do is bring them down just a little. Oh, something tried me. It seems like the action's all over here. What I would say about that is this is where the grass is around here. So the bait is definitely in that. Oh, that's definitely strikes. You know what I'll do? Before that sun comes ripping up, I'm going to do this. Quick change, guys. We're going to do top water for a minute. It's too beautiful not to. Too perfect not to. Switch up, top water. I also brought a couple other lures that I normally do not bring, dude. I have boxes I throw into like the boat that I bring a bunch of stuff with. But I don't tend to always bring a bunch of stuff in the wading because it gets a little on the heavier side. And this bag is basically on its last leg on the back side. It keeps tearing. So, let's see, where are we going to stick you? How about putting you right? Oh, no. Thank God you float. There we go. I guess just hold you. Yeah, let's throw some friggin' top water for a while. I haven't done that in a while. I also brought some really large NLBNs. The 5-inch that I normally don't throw as well. J-Fish, what's up, man? OG, what's going on? Nobody fishes like AI. That's a true story. I don't think you could. Sasquatch fishing. That shit's my favorite. They're my favorite ones, AI-wise. They cracked me up, dude. Oh yeah, that's a trout. That's a trout taking top water, so we're probably going to see something hit right here. That's actually a decent sized trout. I've seen his back. Oh yeah, he's all the way up on me. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely running some top water here. Clippings right into the bag. Boop. Perfect. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put this on. Slide this back, slide this back, slide this back, pull this out. A lot of stuff to do here. I just saw him jump out of the water again way out here, so let's do this. Let's see how long it takes for something to find him popping around on top. They're definitely going nuts here on the bank line. Whatever it is on it. It's trying it. How about you just get one of the decent ones that are out there doing this too? Come and check it out. Why does it seem like he's underwater right now? Oh, he's not. He's on top. There's definitely some action over there, huh? Something just hit it. I feel like they're just too small to hit it or something. They're trying it. They just don't catch it. I mean, like right here is where they are. They're so fast, you got to find them when they're there, you know? I'm not sure what they are, but they're moving quick. Trying to keep it below surface just a touch. Really hard jerks. Yeah, I'm done playing with these guys because they're just messing with me now. They're just messing with me now. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. One easy, welcome in. Thice de beer, welcome in. Poop rooster tail or spinner. We've already attempted the rooster tail, and that was a 0 in the salt water. So that won't be tried again for a while. Maybe, I don't know when. Maybe another time. I'm not sure. I can't catch crap on rooster tail for some reason, which I thought they would actually catch at least trout. But they don't go near it. What's going on here, man? Am I screwed up on this or something? There he is. He's on top now. It's definitely a big mullet in here, though. That's something big that hit the top. Huh, we're never gonna know if they don't bite. Alrighty, what? Spoons do work. Spoons do work. Head jerks are my favorite. Hard jerks. I do like hard jerks, and I had a couple at the house. I thought about bringing the rip stoppers or something like that from Rapala. You can actually pop them, man. They stop almost on a dime. It's crazy. They turn sideways and pop on a dime. Rapala or Rapula, I don't know. Rapala, depends how you say it. They keep trying it though. Whatever the hell it is, but I can't imagine it being very big, or else they would have actually got it. You know what I mean? That one was big behind me. I do have the glide baits with me again. I have K-tails with me today. I do have Yozori 3D glass minnows, like the crystal minnow things. They dive. They don't dive very deep, but they dive. I brought a couple of extra things that I normally don't bring. Figured what the hell, I'll bring some extra stuff. I am going to purchase some gold spoons though, because I understand that they're killing it on gold spoons at the Reds. I'll probably get some gold spoons soon. Well, I thought about running the 5-inch later on the way back. I have it in black and red as well. Stuff going on all around me, but I can't get them to bite anything. I kind of wonder if I put that little 3D Azori on, if it would actually work. What's going on? Rudy Aroso, welcome in. And LA spoons will catch all kinds of fishy characters. Yeah, that ain't no joke. That's true. Spoons will catch all of them. I believe I just saw a tarpon. I can't be for sure, but he was out just between 2 and 3 like he was last time. I think I'm almost positive I just saw him. I'll keep breaking your lures, why don't you, Hap? Good job, buddy. Look at that sunrise, man. That's pretty, huh? When I first got out here trying to load my truck up real fast, the whole sky was salmon colored, man. It was really beautiful. I do have smaller, darker topwater as well. It's the NLBN little mullet. I think I have some minis with me right now. Oh, that was weird. There's the problem. I gotta switch out the hooks. Forgot to do that. What are you guys saying here? I started a new job. I'm like, oh, good job, OG. I was doing research. Oh, that's pretty badass, OG. What's the company, if you don't mind me asking? Clevis, what's up, man? Good morning. All right. Oh, something tried me right here. Probably one of those stinking things that kept trying me earlier. Whatever it was. I also brought something called a trout magnet, I believe it's called. I don't know how well it works. I've tried it a couple times. I wasn't all that impressed. But I guess it's got an underspin under it. Serenix is a fitness experiment. Oh, okay. Serenix, it's a fitness equipment company. Oh, very cool. Oh, very good, man. Well, congratulations on your job, man. What am I fishing for? Paul Nat D, welcome in. I am fishing for snook, trout, redfish, tarpon, whatever decides to bite today, to be honest. I would like to get my second chance of catching my monster snook that I caught out here just a couple of days ago. I don't know, I doubt I'm going to catch that one, but I'd like to catch something similar because he was about 46 to 48 inches. So I'm really out here trying to catch something like that again. What is going on? Why are you not turning? Something's screwed up on him. He's acting weird. I gotta take this out of commission until I fix these damn hooks. Yeah, see, the hooks are all screwed up. That's the problem with rusty hooks. I'm getting them off of there. All right, we'll find something else for top water. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Good morning to you too, Paul. And Paul, if you subscribe, welcome to the Hooker Nation. All right, now I can put that away. Well, let's try that thing I'm not sure works. Let's go with the trout magic. I mean, I've never really caught anything on it, but I'd love for it to prove me wrong. I just put a little what do they call it? Slam Shadies 2.0 on there. I may have to readjust it so that it sits a little more square, but so that's what I did to my box today. So you see I got a Nomad in there, got a black back chartreuse belly, Yozori, another Yozori in there, blueback, silver sides. I got a pretty good plethora today of lures, so we can switch up today if we truly need to. But I'm not liking this top water until I get these stupid hooks replaced. I left them in the bottom of this thing, and the water got to the bottom when I got too deep one day, and it ate all my hooks up on all the lures that were in there. So now I got to replace them all. It's not too bad though. Could be worse. Whew. All right, I'm definitely, you're out of commission until I fix your little stupid hooks, dude. Dang it, that's my fault. I meant to do that last night and I totally spaced it. Oh well, let's try something that's going to be a little lower in the column. Smaller presentation as well. Oop, that's really tight. What the hell? I didn't catch no big fish yesterday. What was that all about? I didn't catch a big fish yesterday. All right, I'm going to tie this on a loop knot, being that there is no split ring attached to it. You don't use the loop knot when there's already a split ring. It kind of defeats the purpose of the split ring. Well, that definitely was a take. Wet the line, pull the line tight, pull the lure, set the knot. Trim it and leave a little left, so just in case. Grab your clippings if you can. I can get mine, so it is going in the pocket. Not the water pocket. Oh, that's a swallow. Oh, that's cute. That's a bunch of them. I didn't notice they were down here. I'd never seen them before. I know they're all over the place up north. When I was growing up, I used to see them when I used to go to Batstow or Patson Lake. Go swimming, they'd be in all the friggin' pavilions. All right, let's see what we're running here. Let's see if this actually works today. Okay, we're already with the sun in the face. Good deal. You say that I am disabled, but I'm able to live a life that you want. Not sure. I've really haven't, like I said, I've not really caught much on this little thing right here with this underspin. I mean, it definitely swims nice though. The water is dirty again. Oh no, it's just dirt, dark. It's kind of dirty. Well, we'll see. So this is the time that they fly over top of me. You'll hear the crows over top of me for a while now. Ooh, it was 12. Oh, nice. To Atlanta Jackson, happy birthday and welcome in. Happy 12th birthday. Shoot, 12. What was that? Oh, I grew up in New Jersey, man. That was a rough years. Those were a little on the rougher years for me. I was still trying to figure out who I was. All right. It's going to be a little harder for me to read you guys because I am... OG, I kind of understand where you're coming from with that, especially on like adult sites, especially when this is not made for kids. But I didn't set no whatchamacallit because I do keep it PG-13, you know what I mean? I agree because I feel like predators are disgusting people. I think the wood chipper's too fast, man. I like JD DeLay's idea of the wood chipper, but I feel like it's too fast. It should be a lot slower. I feel like you mess with kids, you should get the worst. I'm not sure I like this underspin, man. I'm not sold on it. I don't call it magic of any sort. What's up, Flames? What's crapping, dude? That's a true story. Jackson! What's up, Ron? Good morning, everybody. Let's see if we pull anything sweet today. Water is looking clear but stained. That looks kind of like. I had a hard time seeing it. The sun's kind of doing some weird stuff right now. This thing don't skip worth a crap. This thing lost all its gusto in the first skip. Doesn't have enough weight to it, I guess. Dang, that sun is pretty good, though. So good morning, everybody. If I've missed you, I apologize. Sorry about that. It's a lot easier throwing lures and, not lures, sorry. It's a lot easier throwing shrimp and talking to you guys than throwing lures. At least I find. But I do love throwing lures. That's kind of my favorite. Shrimp's fun because you catch a lot of fish. I mean, you catch a lot of dinky fish, but you catch fish. If your goal is to come outside and catch fish, I'm getting rid of this, guys. This thing sucks. I don't like it at all. All right, what should we run next? Water is quite clear. Damn, man, I don't really know what I want to run. Should we test the K-tails? That's not a bad idea. Let's try to catch. What do you think? Should I do that? He ran away. What? NJ Wise Guy, good morning. Joel Hend, welcome in. The Jackal 772, welcome in. Zero Garden, welcome in. Ron Rorden, I said good morning to you, but good morning again. All right, so what's going on here? Jackal, I wish I could tell you it was really good, but so far, nothing at all. I mean, nothing. Appreciate it, Flames, man. Thank you so much, sir. In from as well as I. So check it out, man. I have some pretty large lures today that I normally do not throw. They are a bit on the heavier side, but what do you think? Should I throw something massive? I mean, this thing's friggin' big, dude. But it's pretty much the size of a fingerling that you want to use. You want me to run this? I got all kinds of stuff to run. What do you think? Fishy finger, Jackson. What do you guys think? Yeah? Should I run this or what? Yeah, pull it back far enough. Yeah? Damn, dude. Keith says, yeah. Alyssa Hetfield, welcome in and good morning. Go big or go home. All right, Mike. I got 2 of these that says yes. Let's roll with it. Cut this right into the bag. Boom. There's that. Perfect. All right, let's go big or go home is what I'm saying too today. And if the water dirties up, I got my favorite trusty black and red. But right now I'm running basically a mullet color where the top is dark, bottom is kind of grayish, but it's more like silver, or I don't know if that's a pearlescence or what, but let's see. We're running 30-pound test today, guys. We're going to need it with this big gargantuan anyway. I believe that is a friggin' 3/4 to 1/2 ounce of a lead. So this thing's going to stay pretty close to the bottom. I would have to burn this thing to make it go up. Come on, Paul. Fall in the hand this time. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Go in the bag. Go into the bag. Close the bag. Step-by-step instructions. All right. Now this thing flings, guys. This thing runs. And it hits the water so hard. I have only caught a few fish on these, but they've all been big. Yeah, they're going to stay way down in the column. Way down in that column. It's okay. It's okay. He won't get lost. All right. I'm the worst at texting typo king. Oh, yeah, same here, bro. Alyssa Hetfield, too good, so good of my bass. No bass. Yeah, J-Fish, this thing goes far, bro. I got to, like, pay attention how I'm casting it and when I close the bail because it's throwing but so much weight it'll break the line. But it gets to the bottom quick and it just runs that bottom all the way. Even when you hold it up, it's like 2 inches off the bottom. These skip real far too. Check this out. You can skip them really crazy far. That was just a little light toss, man. You can skip them really far though. Oh, something tried me. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's trying me again. He didn't hit it though. It must be one of those little guys. I'm hoping sooner or later in a friggin' little guy. The splash is a little bit much though, I think. That's why I kind of cast it way past where I'm trying to actually fish. I'm gonna lie though, when the thing's bite it, it's a big bite. It's just a gigantic paddle tail, guys. Digging in my side so hard. This is a pretty name. I like that. Sometimes, OG, that is a true statement. That is totally a true statement. Sometimes, in my experience here, at least here on this side, splashes in clear water don't necessarily trigger bites. Sometimes they trigger them to run, and they get spooky. It's usually in the clear water when I find that they have the hardest time with the big splash. That dirty water for some reason just brings their attention to it, but that clear water for some reason, man, it just messes it all up. At least for me, it does. I've noticed that in my time. Something just tried me again. Oh, come on, be big enough to take it next time, dude. There you go. Damn, look at that. Now we're gonna go right down the side of this. All right, let's see if we can go catch something on the big stuff today. All right. OG is yo dad, bro. No, OG's not my dad. Sorry. My dad does come in here, though. His name is Steve Sherman, not OG. OG's probably close to my age, if not younger than me, but I'm guessing. I don't know how old he is. How old are you, OG? I'm 48. How old are you? Yeah, see, I told you OG's about my age. I got that guy out on his boat, maybe he's going to fish his dock this morning. I think it's dirtier water out there. Good Lord, I think those cast a ways out there. I love them. Man, they're my favorite birds. I guess he's going to do his dock this morning, so I won't have that dock to play with. Won't have his dock to mess around on today. He'll be on it. All right, we'll just scoop past that. 34, 59. All right. 56, 25. Alyssa's a youngin'. Man, 25. That's a year before I made my first mistake. Let's see. 22, yeah, 25. I was running around in the Navy, man. I was having a blast. 25 was fun. 25 was a blast, man. 61 Jackson. 69 Dorothy. No kidding. Beach River's 48. All right. All righty. A good portion of us are right around the same age. At least the same generation. It's the wonderful Gen X. The generation that doesn't care. That's what they say, at least. Oh, it's definitely dirtying up. I can't see my legs no more. Good. That means we can switch back to Old Faithful. Boom! Damn, I was under that dock from here. That's crazy. That was crazy. I got under that dock from here. Oh, this thing does cast a mile. I gotta be careful at the end of this dock because they got lights. I want to hook one of them. That would suck. Why was okay? I guess she's too young. Alyssa Heffield, what'd she say? 500. She said she was 25. You can unhide her. I guess she's fine. Why? She give any problems, Dorothy? I didn't actually catch it. Man, I wonder what the fight's going to be like when I catch a big giant one with this heavy ass thing on it. I'm going to have to keep that in mind too. I'm definitely going to have to keep that in mind. That's a lot of extra weight on there. Jeez, that thing falls like someone fell off the dock. That thing's got to scare everything in the water. This thing falling in the water sounds like a small child. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. 25. Detroit. Yeah. I would have been probably doing something with electrical, but I've been doing something similar. Instead, I was, let's see, 25. I got out. It's 26. 22, 26. Yeah, it was a year before I got out. Actually, I was going through my figuring out what was going on with me at that time. Still a good year, but I was having consistent breakouts that were actually hurting me really bad. I almost died, I think, that year. I think that is actually the year I almost died. From the actual urticaria, guys. Oh, what the hell? What happened? Oh, he was swimming way weird. Either that or something smacked him on the way in, which I would be okay with. Well, I figure if anything actually bites this, it's not going to be a small little rinky-dink 6 or 12-inch snook. Oh, something tried it. I got it ran from it when it got hit by it. That might be what I'm doing, is hitting some bait. Jeez, still even skips hard too. Wow. Yeah, that's really good money. Real estate. I thought about getting into it. I'd have to go to school. I was thinking about my wife getting into it first, though, and then me going through it if everything. We're so much in limbo right now with everything going on. The VA money, everything. There's so much stuff in limbo right now. Oh, shoot. This water got dirty and nasty, dude. This water got super dark. All right. We're back in my favorite color water, stained poop water. I'm sure most people don't like this water, but I absolutely love this water. Okay. I thought about wanting my wife to really get into it mostly, and then if she likes it, I was thinking about doing the the husband-wife team thing. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus. Come on, dude. That sounded like a pelican. So it does have some downfalls to this thing. Excuse me. It sounds like literally someone's throwing rocks at you. Big worms, style, blunts, bees, sodas, hot dogs, chips. Is that your fucking diet? Is that your diet, Jay? Jesus, dude, how do you not look like me? That one actually had oh, I just ran into something heavy. It didn't try me, though. It definitely ran into me. He's always looking back to see where I am, what I'm doing. All right, guys, I'm going to probably slim down this profile. No bites, an awful lot of tosses, not even a chase. A little bit too much. We'll try this again later when it gets a little better on the tides. Better not change much more though. We're gonna have to change that leader line out. I'd like to do, let's see, and it is dirty. I can't see my ankles. Perfect. Can't even see my ankles? It sounded funny to me. It sounded like that day I went in the water. My brother-in-law got a new side-by-side a few years back. It was actually a lot of fun. That was really fun, actually. Anyway, so he had that, and we were running around out in the compound here in Palm Bay area, and he went off the wrong side into the canal, but we ended up going really deep, really fast, man. And my first words were, "That was so deep, it was up to my nipples." Everybody laughed about that for a while. That was actually a lot of fun, man. He got rid of it already. He gets a lot of toys and gets rid of them a lot. He comes into my room, actually. It's Nate, my buddy Nate. Trout. He's a good dude, man. He's teaching me how to be redneck. That is not something I know how to do. I want him to teach me how to like run through the woods and chase like pigs and stuff. I watched Deer Meat for dinner. Did you guys watch Deer Meat? If you guys do, man, you got to go watch the one where he's hunting with his buddy from PA, and they're hunting pigs. I want to say it's the newest one he's got out. Bro, I died. That guy stabbed that thing. They went after it. They didn't have any bullets. They had dogs chasing these hogs down. They had no extra bullets with them. They're out there chasing these hogs down, and he ends up finding a knife. So he comes running back with a knife. So they end up just knifing these pigs, man. You've got to see it. It's wild. Oh yeah, that's a lot nicer landing. And now that I know we're super dirty, I'm gonna give him some time to figure out where he's gonna fish, where he wants me to cross at. I believe this is a bunch of bait coming towards me, a bunch of little tiny bait coming towards me. But I mean, it is a lot of it. All right, let's go up here real fast. Yeah, that's definitely a ton of little bait coming towards me. I'll turn around so you can see it. Look at all of it. It looks like wind. It's not. It's all little tiny bait. I mean, little bait. Land it right in the middle of it. They stretch from shoreline to like halfway up this dock over here. So this morning I have like no chance at all for rain. So it's supposed to be a really, really good chance. But then when it hits that 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock mark, usually it turns out to be my way home. That is supposed to be raining and everything else, all kinds of chances. But wind's supposed to pick up. And I love when the wind picks up. Unfortunately, in here, it puts me at perfect height of nut slaps. And it happens often. And nut slaps happen. They're real, man. They hurt. I think something's chasing them too right now. I see something hitting them on the outside, actually right where I swung. It is a beautiful, quiet morning this morning. Sounds like nobody's even on the roads this morning, even though I know that's not true. It's Doo-Doo! What's up, buddy? No, I haven't caught anything this morning, buddy. I haven't bullied any fish this morning. A little slow today. It's all right. Guy on his dock's not catching anything either. Boy, if I lived here, I would literally fish in this water every chance I got. I mean, I do it now and I have to drive here, so I can only imagine if I lived here, I'd be in here even at nighttime, you know what I mean? Nah, I mean. Didn't someone just say they were missing you, Doo-doo? Someone just recently said, whatever happened to Doo-doo? We all wondered what happened to you. Skeeter! Welcome in, my man. Welcome in. There's fish everywhere around me, and I still can't get something to bite. So it just might be one of those days where it happens when it happens, but at the moment, we're giving it a shot. I'm surrounded by little tiny bait. I mean, surrounded. That's all this little stuff right here. It looks like wind, but it's not. It's all bait all the way around. It stops right here. The good thing is something's eating them because I can see them doing all the top. They wouldn't be up here popping like that if something wasn't trying to eat them underneath or cruising the bottom, which probably is like really small mangroves or maybe even some little tiny jacks. That's my guess at least, but something's pushing them to the surface over here. And it would usually chase down my lure if it actually was something that was substantial enough. It would at least chase my lure down, especially since it's so dark in here today. Oh, that's a bad day. Dirty, I bet you I got one worse than that. Getting fired on your day off. Could you imagine that? Like Craig. Craig, how you get fired on your day off? So it looks like they're little jacks, possibly, maybe even a little trout in here eating these guys. But there is millions of them. They're everywhere. Oh, they're all the way around me now. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them flicker. Can you see that, guys? Let me see something else. See if I can zoom in on them when they come past me. Look. There's tons of them, dude. There's millions of them in there. They're getting eaten right now by the mouthful. Yeah, they're little. Whatever it is that's eating these little guys is just little. But I'm standing in the middle of it. It's happening all around me. I feel like I'm actually helping the predators because I'm chasing them away from me and they're running right to them. You say that I am disabled, but I'm able to live a life you wish you had. That dude's a little friggin' genius, man. I had to give him a lot of credit going from rap back to country and rap and country together. I give little man Jay a lot of credit, dude. He's a talented little dude. He's talented, man. I'll give him all that credit. That's good. What a talent. I know there's a lot of people hating on him too, though, but I still think he's very talented, man. You fishing for feet pics? Here you go, bro. There you go, Lord. Welcome in, bro. Tom, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? What's toxic, man? Oh no, what I miss? Yeah, I got to figure out something. Unfortunately, I can't go back to what I've done. Yeah, I unfortunately understand what you're saying there, Dirty. I have some underlying stuff myself. So we do have tide coming in right now. This is the switch of the tide. I was on, what is the website I use? Null Tide, and it gives me the tide and everything else that's breaking down. So today, according to them, it's supposed to be a really good day. And according to the other smart fishing spots, it's supposed to be a really decent day. But it's supposed to get decent at 1 o'clock this afternoon, which I am not coming out here to die in the heat. That is craziness. There he is. Oh, I had him. Dang it, I had him. It was definitely a trout because it was soft. I ripped him right out of the mouth. I felt it. I gotta loosen this up. Yeah, like that. It was a trout. I ripped it right out of his lips. Oh man, he tried me. Something tried me again, but he wasn't big enough to eat it. We had a lightning strike yesterday near my house. Well, probably like 5 or so miles down the street, 6 miles down the street, and it hit. It looked like a structure. Started a fire, massive fire, man. I hope everybody was okay in it. It's in the Mico area, Brevard County. Something's going on right now. That's a lot. Sounds like your house, Jay. Sounds like your house, Jay Fish. I got sirens going off. I got bells and whistles, all kinds of stuff. I hear traffic. Hunting Hound, what's up, bro? Good morning. Robin, welcome in. No, I haven't, and I'm not baiting anything today. I'm just using lures. No masturbating today. I believe it'll happen sooner or later. We're gonna get something here, guys. I feel like we're gonna catch something. It's probably not gonna be a 35 or 40 day, but you know, those days are pretty rare, man. That's a pretty wild day, to be honest. I wanted to make sure I wasn't running into something, and I was 100% not running into something. So that was a fish. I just thought I felt it ripped out his lips. I wanted to make sure I did feel that, at least. Damn, that song's stuck in my head. I heard it this morning before I walked out of the house. It's the last song I heard. You know how it goes. At least it's not something that's stupid. Like Baby Shark or something. And woo, gotcha almost, buddy. He looked at me like, you dick. That pelican looked at me like I was the biggest jerk. Oh, he's trying me. It's a jack. It's a little tiny jack, dude. He's so tiny. They're this big, guys. That's what's been chasing my lure. I just got a close look of it because he was swimming with it, trying to get another chance at it. Literally as big as the bait I use. Morning. I love this neighborhood. If I ever could afford to live here, I'm moving here. I absolutely love this neighborhood, man. I wouldn't mind this being my backyard, and I've met enough neighbors that I would have decent neighbors. There he is again. Yo, dude, stop biting my line. I think he's actually trying to hit my line. This little shit. Yeah, that little shit keeps trying to bite my line. You have to. Oh yeah, that's another one. It gets on your head too. What's your daughter's account? Throw it up. I'll pin it. Throw it up, hunting. I'll pin it. It's not like I got any fish going on. I'll pin it at least until. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I need to let go. Pin it up there. Throw it up. I'll pin it. Absolutely, bro. All right, guys, that is the website that everybody should go check out. We're trying to get her to 50 so she can go live. Oh my, that was a very large fish. Oh my God, I thought he tried me. That was a big fish in there, guys. That was a tail, boy. It wasn't like the tail I caught, but I'm telling you right now, that was a nice fish. That's probably a 26 or bigger. This is my favorite time of the year. The freaking Goliaths, the Titans, the monsters, the giants, the Goliaths, the Titans. Oh my. Dude, I love it when the big ones come out. See, I think this is too short of a leader line. I like them at least 2 feet to 3 feet, but mostly I like 5 to 6. I feel like if it's got vanish or something that's going to make it completely disappear in the water, there should be a whole gap before the end of your line. That's just my personal view. I know people that run them 18 inches, 12 inches, and I just don't like it like that. It don't work for me like that. This is probably too short for me, my liking. And now that he's at the end of his dock, these fish could slide back up underneath his dock. It don't take long for a fish to do that. Yeah, see, this is like 12 inches, or not even. This is probably like 16, maybe more. Either way, I don't like it. It's too short. I don't feel like retying, so we're gonna run it until I get tired of it. Yo, G, I'm the same way, man. Pink swag kills. What's going on? Yeah, I'll have to come back, Hound. I'll have to come back and actually throw a subscribe on that. Well, if you guys haven't noticed, my page is actually up to 2,200 subscribers, guys. I am so floored, man. I never saw this coming. By the time I got to the idea that I was going to do the 1,000, I was already way past it. Then I was really close to getting the program. And I was like, all right, so let me wait for the program. And then when I hit the program, now I'm at 2,000. It's like, oh my God, this is happening so fast. And it's all because of you guys. It's definitely not just because of me. I mean, I may be bringing the content, but you guys show up. So thank you, deeply, deeply thank you, man. I did not even think this page is ever going to get to the attention it already has. So, man, you guys are friggin' awesome. This channel for me has, I mean, I don't know. It's impressed me to the up the teeth. You know, I don't even know how to explain it. To be honest, I really don't. Kind of dead on words for it, but I appreciate it and thank every one of you for it, man. This is amazing. I'm actually getting close enough to getting my first paycheck from them, which is not much, guys. It's like $100. They have to wait till you get 100 before they even send you your first check. It's not a lot, but it's definitely going to help me replace lures I've lost, buy new equipment. Once I start getting it to the point where I'm making decent money, I'll start asking you what you guys want me to do with some of the money. You know, I'll set aside a certain amount each month, and you guys can decide on what I buy with it. You know, fishing equipment or whatever, and I'll put together my want list, you know, and then I'll stick a bunch of different stuff on there, and then you guys can actually do a poll on it. Tell me which one you want me to see me buy, and then I'll buy it. Until that happens, though, I can't pull that off right now. I'm hitting all kinds of stuff. Oh, I just got smashed. Dang it, dude. These guys are not hitting hard enough. Hayes Hill, welcome in. River Rat, what's up, dude? Hey, River Rat, if you don't mind, give me mind checking out the hunting puppy that I have pinned at the bottom. Go ahead and throw a subscribe on there. We're trying to get that person to be able to go live. It's actually Hunting Hound's daughter. We're trying to get her hooked up so she can go live. If you guys haven't and you guys don't mind it, I'd appreciate it. Hunting Hound's been with the channel for a while, man. He's been probably pretty close to the beginning. A lot of you have, actually. I want a good community, and we have built a beautiful community, guys. I really do believe, I agree to that. I really do believe we built a beautiful community here. I love the other channels that are all part of the same community. It's friggin' amazing. I do like what we've done with it. It's cool. You feel comfortable in every channel you go into. You already know people in it. It's kind of fun, man. I like it. So thank you, guys. I appreciate that. And I'm checking every one of these because they like to hang out in there, and I want to throw it past it. So I'll give you a little bit of some tips. Actually, would you guys want me to do that? Do you guys want me to do like videos on tips and everything else, or do you guys just want to see me fish? I'm trying to see what you guys want to see out of this page or out of this channel. I kind of want to build it to everybody's want, you know, and desire. So you guys want to see me do stuff like that? I know you guys said you want to catch and cook, which is what I'm going to try to do today. I even brought my actual liner. Yes, tips and tricks. Okay. Reroll, thank you for coming in, and I can see that. Come on, buddy, we're all here for your fishing spots. Yeah, you ain't wrong, DIC. You might not be for real, but there's somebody in here trying to look. Ninja Bones, what's up? Okay. Yeah, all the above. Everybody wants this spot. I keep it very secretive. Like I said, if somebody found me, they found me, but I am gonna just let it go. Plus, I don't think the homeowners and dock owners would be as nice as they are to me anymore. They're like, oh, there's that fisherman that brought all the extra fishermen here. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to walk under this dock. I'll stay real close to the edge for this guy. He's very nice. He's very nice to me. I never really seen him give a problem to anybody else. He's done some things, though. Questionable, but more with his boat. If you were here, you understood what I mean. But he's actually a really nice guy. So we'll give him back his dock, and we'll move on to the next one. We'll fish this one across, and maybe we'll pull something out of there. That would be nice, huh? I am shuffling, guys. If you are new to Florida waters, we have a stingray population that is incredible. Hey, good morning, bud. Pretty good. How about yourself?
Trout this morning.
Yeah, I saw some trout. Actually,
that's not one of yours if you're using live shrimp.
No. No. I found the rocks already. No, you have one with live shrimp? Yeah, long one. Yep. I seen that too. That's fun. How you been? The monsters?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I just caught a 46 and 48. If you heard someone yelling just a couple days ago, screaming at the top of his lungs like, oh my God! Yo, one of your neighbors came running to me with an emergency kit.
Oh, really?
Thought I got hurt. I couldn't control myself. 46 to 48 inch snook pulled out just on the other side of that dock right there.
This neighbor right here?
No, the one down here that, you know, the one that has the pro line, I think it is.
Okay.
He was out there working on this thing.
Yeah.
He come out there and he come running up on me like right here. I figured you might have actually heard me came out.
It was just like right here too, like right at 2 and 3 posts in.
3 foot off, just running it from that dock to the next one. I think it was just beyond this guy's dock right here. Okay. Just beyond this pro line dock. The guy that was working on his boat was down like 4 or 5 more docks.
Yeah. Okay.
It was wild, dude. And then he heard me screaming so loud.
They were only like 1 post in, 2 posts in, right?
He wasn't even. He was in between them. He was literally like 3 feet off the beach, and he hit so hard it took me 10 minutes to get him in.
What did he hit off?
He hit off an NLBN 3.5 inch little lure, black and red.
The
paddle tail.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Smoked it, dude.
I use the K-tails because they're more weedless.
I like them, but they ride real high.
The K-tails?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's good for the 1/2 inch.
Yeah. You're right.
For this like 6 foot or 6 inch water.
Right.
So you could put a weighted.
That's exactly what I'm doing today. I brought them with me. I brought some little tinies. I like the 4 inch.
Yeah.
They got them 5 inch.
I don't use 5.
They just seem a little too big.
Coast,
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, get down deeper.
Well, everything's bigger on the West Coast.
That's true. The snook are big over there too?
Yeah, everything.
No kidding. I know the tarpon are massive in Tampa. True story. True story. Yeah. Well, that's a true story.
It's been real nice, man.
Yeah. It's getting dark again.
Yeah, but the past few days, the fish are back.
Yep. Heavily. Yeah. That's nice because it got real slow for a minute. I was like, oh, that sucks.
They're gonna start running.
Right.
Switch to a paddle tail then.
Yeah, definitely. They're killing it, man.
Yeah, try the weedless K-tail with the weight on it, man.
I'm going to actually. I do like that. I use a lot of their products actually. They're mini
trout this morning. I caught actually jigging them off the bottom.
That's what I've been doing lately.
Slow jig.
That's what I've been doing lately.
Yeah.
And it's been working.
Not a steady retrieve. It's just not enough. They don't like just doesn't. The snook like the steady retrieve.
Pop, and then let it drop. That's what I've been hitting them on too. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Have a good one, man. All right. Sorry, guys. I got hung up on some rocks out here. So I'm on my way back to this dock, and then we're going to shoot out to the end here. We're going to fish this area, and we'll move on. I thought for a second that thing just started to move on me. Look how many baby fish are in here, dude. There's just insane amounts. I got to get that stupid polarized little lens for you guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Like I say, he's a really nice guy. Which one, buddy? On my main line, or are you talking about my leader line? On my main, I've got 20. On my leader, I got 30. My main line is Nomad. I use the Nomad design products for my line. I like it. I'd want to go to Ocean Devil, but I just can't seem to get my hands on it. But anyway, I digress. So that's my pound test. It's 20 on the actual braided line, and my leader's 30 pounds today because 20 wouldn't have landed that 46 to 48 I had a couple days ago. Most Rustic Patrick, welcome in and good morning. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome in. We are doing okay. We ain't catching a lot of fish at the moment, but it is okay. It's all righty. That's the thing I like about him, too. When he catches fish, he tells you how he did it, too, just the way I do with him. Oh, I see. He's got trout on his dock, on the backside of his dock. I definitely scared something. He ran out. He shot out of there. Right on that shadow line. Has a perfect shadow line toss. Yep, the big boy came out of, I think, right between this dock right here, these two docks right here, the next one. Yeah, because that's all the rocks that I was using. What do we have there? What is that? Oh, it's a part of the wrap. All right, cool. Stand right here so I can block that sun for a second and see what you guys are saying. DIC, satellite cranes. These are all my pictures and videos. All right, let's see if we can't change this and get a stinking fish today. I'm trying to keep that sun blocked, man. That sun is vicious right now. I've got my sunglasses on and everything. I got my new glasses and now I'm afraid to wear them out here. So just gonna have to deal with me switching back and forth. They just cost way too much money to go ahead and break up, you know what I mean? Alrighty. Ooh, that was gross. That's all mud. Yeah, I caught that 48 right in here. This has got to be it. Between this one and that one, or this one and the next one. But it happened right around in here. I had a real long distance between me and the next dock. I probably the only reason that I was actually able to even land this guy. Because if without the extra distance, he would have had me in those things so fast. Instagram sounds like a dispensary delivery service. You're not kidding, OG. Save them to your phone. Jay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to Instagram and you save them to your phone. Come back over. Unless they have a share button. If they have a share button on the Instagram, I usually go from my phone to the Instagram. But if you don't have those videos or pictures on your phone at the moment, what you usually can do is take it and save them onto your phone since it's already your stuff. And then you can transfer it over through posts and shorts or long term if that's what you got too. You kind of need to do them all. You kind of need to throw long term on there, long form on there. You kind of need to throw, if you're a live fisherman, as I am. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and change out the leader line. I'm gonna make it longer. I can't stand these short leaders. They drive me friggin' nuts. Most people will tell me I'm crazy, but I'm telling you right now, I can't stand them. Oh, perfect. It's way clear up here. Oh, a whole bunch of those mud minnows are all over the place today. That's too early. That's a little early. Oh, well. All right, so give me 1 minute here. I'm definitely going to do new line, new everything here. So I actually brought my reel. That's actually my stringer line. I can't stand this short of a leader. It's just too short for me, man. I know a lot of people probably think it's fine. It probably is for some, but not for me, man. I just like that really long leader. And I am going back to 30 because if the big boys are in here, I do want the chance to land one. The 30 gives me a small advantage over the 20. 20 does catch a lot more. Nothing sees it. Well, not often at least. Every time I stand up next to these things, I always look for crabs, man. I was worried about them coming out and grabbing me ever since I was a little kid. All right, guys. Let me throw this together real fast, real fast. Oh, I guess that's not real fast when it starts off like that. Come on, man. Lock back in there. Thank you. All right, so I base off the bottom again like I normally do. See, go around the finger once. I take the main line and lock it. Oops, I guess that didn't lock it. All right, let's try again. Take two. All right. Once around the bottom of the finger, and then I like to take the main line and go in the opposite direction with it twice. If you don't want to stay right there, that's fine. I don't care if you're down like that. Come on, dude, grab, would you? All right, good. There you go. It's tight. Yeah, I put the wire. Oh, my goodness. I put the fluorocarbon over top, and I go from the back side to the front, and I'll do that. That's one half, and that's the other half, so that counts as one, and I'll do that 10 times. Let me just do this real fast here. Boop. Boop. Maybe I'll get some of that really big string out, and I'll show you how I do all my ties up, what I use, how I tie it. Since you guys want some instructional, I'll do some instructional. I got no problem with that. Hints, tips, I'll do those too. Good. All right. That's good. I'm getting some ideas here. If you guys want to see me travel, you guys will let me know you want to see me travel. And I'll start coming up with ideas that are fairly close to the house at the moment, you know, within a day's drive so that I could get to it and get home the same day. So I don't spend a ton of money on it. But Merritt Island's north of me. New Smyrna is north of me. South of me would put me in Fort Pierce, Sebastian, Vero Beach. Much further, it'd put me in Hutchinson Island, where I was not too long back. Which I want to go back badly, because when I got there to his house, I realized they have the best of absolute both worlds. Literally, on one side is the ocean, and you can get to it just by pulling over. And on the other side, they have cut-ins inside of the mangroves, and you can walk right into the water. I don't know how the water is down there, or mud-wise it is, but you can walk right into the mangrove area to go start fishing. And I was like, think I'm gonna have to try that out. They said it's actually pretty good fishing over there too. So I pulled right through. You son of a gun. Are you friggin' kidding me? How did I do that? All right, let's try that again. I pulled that right out. I was not tight enough because this weight is damn. All right, give me a second. Let me find a better slot to put this rod. There you go. All right. So no more instruction. I'm just going to go ahead and rip it, because that takes me a little longer to explain what I'm doing. So I'm just going to rip it like I was at home. I'm going to have to put my glasses on to make the cut, though. Old man, old eyes. Keep yourselves occupied for a moment while I do this. It is easier when you're doing smaller braid to larger fluoro or mono leader line wise. It is a lot easier with smaller. The same exact size of each is a lot harder, unfortunately. Well, where'd that come from? That was weird. All righty. Back inside one more time there. Come on, dude. Boo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo boo doo boo. All right, let's switch out these glasses real fast and get a better cut, because that's probably what I did, is I probably cut it too close. But it's hard to see when you're blind like me. I said let's put the glasses on and then said, nah, let's go with a bare eye. All right, let's go with the eye glasses again. I am not young anymore. Perfect, nice cut. All right, let's see if that's the one. As I am him. Damn, that's the one. Hell yeah. Now we're going to start fishing again soon. There's my lure. 2 and 3. Perfection. Let's get back to fish on. Let's get another one in here just in case. 1 and a 2. Let's just do a 2. Cool. All right, let's cut this off. Back in the bag. In the bag. All right, put that back down. And there we go. We got a nice 3 or 4 foot. So 3 or 4 foot of leader line, which I like. I just feel like it increases my chances for hookup. I don't know if it necessarily does, but it definitely seems like it. I catch a lot of fish. Good, we got some current now. Yeah, we're starting to pick up. Here it comes. Just a little later on the in tide. But here we come, guys. It's a little late on this incoming tide, but it's definitely here. Good. I was waiting for you. Incoming tide tends to do really well for snook and for the reds, man. They just seem to be doing really well during those times. Where's my... Oh, there it is right there, way back here. Whoa. All right, we're squared away. That took a while. Yeah, let's switch out the glasses. What are you guys saying while we got them on? Go, what's up? You get some great fishing in the bay over there if you're making that trip across the state. Stay for a couple of days in Sebastian, work your way south. I actually live very close. Are you talking to somebody else? I love fishing Alex River near New Smyrna. Okay. Who was that? I said DICOG, time it. Yeah, definitely. You want to time it during this mullet run, man. The mullet runs are insane. Beach fishing, river fishing, even in the canals, it doesn't matter. They're friggin' everywhere, man. And this is the time you're gonna see the giants, the ones that make you like want to come back and fish every year, even if you never catch another one. Like I may never catch another 46 to 48, but I can promise you right now, I loved every minute of the first one, so I'm definitely gonna try for some more. But I've heard stories these things getting over 50 inches, 55 inches, stuff like that. So these things can get massive. So this is where I was when I caught that fish, because there's that dock I utilized too far away. Hopefully it'll be just a matter of time today. We'll see. But definitely we got some tide coming in, because now we start getting rollers and we got no wind still. So it's definitely, see the flag's barely even moving. It's beautiful today, actually. I should have grabbed that friggin' boat again, but I got worried about the afternoon, like me trying to get back to the ramp in time and not get smoked by some storm that's in the area. It's really friggin' deep right now already. I wonder how North Carolina made out with the hurricane. Does anybody know? Is baseball zesty in here? Snorkel the bridge in Jupiter? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. When I was in Jupiter, there was so much stuff down there. There would be no way I wouldn't bring my goggles to Jupiter. The one thing I did learn about Jupiter was it's super crystal clear water. Their inlet is beautiful. And at the inlet, they have all these little swimming holes. Last time my wife and I were there, we didn't bring anything for fishing, for swimming, fishing, or anything. We just wanted to go visit Jupiter. And I was like, oh, I'm bringing my stuff next time. This is insane. I saw big fish everywhere. I saw parrotfish, guys. Tons of parrotfish. That was so cool. I wouldn't mind catching one of those and putting them on there. It'd be neat to catch one of those. They get really big, too. You almost look like a water parrot once you get them out of the water. Elon could save a lot of money going to Jupiter instead of Mars. Very cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get up to New Smyrna for a reason, though. I do want to go to New Smyrna, and I do have a reason. New Smyrna and North, they're able to keep reds. Oh, I didn't want to do that. How did I pull that off from this far away? That's craziness. Ah, fuck you, man. How did I even throw that over there? Is this going to be another repeat of yesterday? Or 2 days ago, I mean. Whenever the last time I was live. This water's deep, dude. This is usually really shallow. This water's crazy deep right now. Let's see. Now, when I get over here at the Hunting Hook, this stupid piece of crap. Oh my God, I'm walking up on rocks, dude. Oh, I just walked up and down one, and that's not that easy usually. Not sure why that one was. It made me nervous now. Cruise around that, because that's definitely rocks. All right, that was a rock. Cruise through here. Oh my God, it's all rocks in here. Is that a giant rock right there? A giant something right here. My God, dude. Seriously? Come on, all that for that. Way to ruin a spot, dude. Not exactly sure why this is casting like 10 times further than it ever has before, but for some reason today it is casting extremely far. What just hit me? Oh my God, I'm next to a big giant rock. I ran into it. All right, let's try to get around this rock here. And I feel like I'm firefighting in the friggin' Navy. Step, step, stomp, step, step, stomp. What the hell? One fish would be nice right about now. That would be friggin' fantastic. Fuck off. Here's the friggin' sandbar. I'm finally walking up on it. I was like, man, it's super deep today for some reason. In the wrong spot. Parking sucks when you don't have to. Silver King. That would be really interesting in here. Oh, we catch kings heavily in the spring though. And I guess it happens again in the summer, but I don't see them as much as I do in the summer, in the spring. The spring you can catch like 10, 15, 20. You can limit out, go home. It's pretty quick and easy. Once you find them, you find a bunch of them. Load the truck up, load the boat up, and then off you go. They're already requesting to bounce already, huh? It's usually colder water. Oh, well. So the guy that has the live well is the guy that came to help me. He's like, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. He's like 5 ahead of us right now. That's the guy that came out to help me. He was like 1 minute later, else I would have at least a picture of the friggin' fish. Yeah, if whoever's just came in, we're trying to get hunting puppy. I think that's what it is, right? Hunting puppy up to 50 so she can go live. It's Hunting Hound's daughter, everybody. You can help out a fellow grouper or friggin' Hooker Nation guy. Let's do that. Oh, I hit her. I just hit a rock, I think. It's gonna be one of those days where it's a little slow today. Not a little, a lot. Oh well. Everybody skunks from time to time. Wah, wah, wah. Where we at right now? An hour? 2 hours in and nothing. Not even a bite at the moment. Nothing heavy. Well, actually, that's not true. We got something early on and then I ripped it right out of his mouth. Way to go, Happy. Way to go, Happy. Oh man, that's a shame. Did they really? Did they get hit real hard, DIC? Did they get hit real hard in that hurricane, do you know? I know they were talking about like they were supposed to catch a pretty good amount of it. Oh my God. All from that first hurricane that destroyed that area? That was a hurricane, right? They went through there, tore that all up. And they're still having landslides every time it rains. That's horrible. That storm got extremely close to North Carolina. I don't even know where it is after it left out of here. I have to talk to my buddy for next week and maybe get out on that ocean. I'm gonna have to call that guy Aaron still too. I sent him another email. I'm gonna text him here probably this week. He lives down that Jupiter area. I should be able to go out on his boat too, he said. That was a while ago, but I had too much going on and I wasn't able to get on a boat at the time. I am now. No, that's a shame. Really? It's still that tore up? That sucks. We're getting some nasty storms in Texas all summer. 60-mile-an-hour winds, hail, 2-foot rain, hurricane style inland. Oh, gross. Yeah, yeah. Don't get started. Gee, everybody else will get started too, I'm sure. What was that? Oh man, I can't wait till this damn mullet run really gets in going. A couple more weeks. Well, I guess Sunday's gonna be a live bait day, I guess. We're gonna try that again. Maybe I'll go get some. I don't know. We'll see. So I could go grab croakers and go to the beach Sunday instead of here, since I've been here twice this week already. I hit that post so. Ooh. Yeah, I ran into bait. I hit that post so hard, I knocked the bait backwards. That's crazy. I knocked the bait backwards some. What the hell, man? One to the next side. Jesus. It's seriously like being in a coastal hurricane. Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. I'm in that time of my life right now where I can pull it off. Not with 3. That'd be the most disappointing 30 seconds of your life. We're the best. That's a long time. Yeah, ain't no joke. Being chased by anything 30 seconds is a long time. Hell, 30-second run from a cop sucks. There must be a ton of bait in this area right now because these boys don't hang around here for nothing. They ain't hanging around here just because there's things to stand on. There's plenty of things to stand on. There must be a ton of bait in here right now. It's got to be on the smaller side if they're involved. The pelicans are all hanging out on the dock, so you know they're here. That's a lot of hours without a bite, man. That's ridiculous. One little tiny one in the morning, that was it? That sucks. I did a weird thing with it. Yep, that's what I thought happened. That's the weird thing that happens with these. I'm not sure why it does that, but it does it. Give me a second. Let me readjust this bait real quick. Readjust the bait. All right, she's nice and readjusted. What the hell? Alrighty. All right, let's get this one on there now. There we go. That's better. She hit the wall so many times she got beat up a little bit. I had to change her out. Well, not change out the body or anything, just switch the placement of the hook. All right, let's get back at it. Doesn't seem like anything's working today anyway. It doesn't seem to be anything working this morning anyway. So let's get it. I mean, we could change it out to glide bait, but 0.570, what's up? Lumi, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Let's see who else came in when I wasn't paying attention. When scouting new places. Yep, you ain't wrong. That's a good one, DIC. I actually do the same. I do look for bird poop on everything. If there's a bunch of bird poop, then that means that there's probably a ton of bait. I don't know what that is. Do you see that pushing towards me? Look at this thing. Whatever it is, it's massive. It's got to be a manatee is my only guess. If it's not a manatee, well, I don't know what that is. It's a huge friggin' wake, dude. Let's stay still and see if it comes towards us. Oh, it's got to be a manatee, right? If not, it's gonna come eat me, I guess. That's a manatee. I can see the bubbles behind it, and it's still coming right towards me. I'm just gonna stay still, see if he gets close enough. Stay still, still, still. He's coming right towards me. Yep, here he comes. Here he comes, here he comes. Stay still, stay still. He's coming close. Here he is, he's at me. Ah! He was coming right at me. That was funny. Oh, that was great. He was right here. Oh, that was funny. He was huge, guys. That was like a 9-foot friggin' manatee. That thing was eight at least. It was huge. He was gonna run me over if I didn't move. He was like right at my feet. Oh man, Choctaw, what's going on? Oh, that's a cool name, man. That's a neat little Indian group too. I'm sure that's probably why you have it in there. Neat, really cool. Like your name. Choctaw, the weather, let's see, the temperature's probably like in the 80s, maybe. In the lower of the 80s. Yeah, Manatee almost ran me over, bro. Turn around, bright eyes. It'll turn around, Mike, when I move. It was going to run me right over. If not, he was at my feet. He was shooting from between my legs. That's why I ran. He didn't go and turn. He didn't turn until I ran, and I scared the shit out of him. He scared me with that big old tail. I didn't realize he got that close. I started seeing scars between my legs. I'm like, oh, they're not mine. Oh, it did it again. Cindy hooked me up. So when oh man, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Cindy, for hooking me up. I'm glad everybody's laughing at that. Gee, that was a manatee. That was like a 7 or 8 foot, maybe even a 9-foot manatee. It was easily 800 pounds or more. Yeah, Jayfish is laughing. Oh no. My wife see it? Yep, I'm in trouble now. I'm out there playing with manatees again. E Honda. Yo, he was huge. He was massive, dude. That's the biggest thing we saw all day. Alligators don't bother me because I don't fish the freshwater. Where are you fishing today? Salty Jerks. I am fishing in Florida on the East Coast in Brevard County, sir. Huge is right, Lumi. That one was scary. I had to get out of the way. Choctaw, very cool. South Louisiana, Cajun here. Manatee shot. Oh, good deal. Yeah, the manatees are cool. Mississippi catfish, welcome in, welcome in. You like Buc-ee's? Oh, you talking about the Buc-ee's, the fishing lure, bucktail, or are you talking about Buc-ee's as far as in like the gas station that has everything, the place you can go get gas and buy a tent and fishing gear, and then 25 pounds of 25 pounds of whatchamacallit. Oh, dang it, I ruined that now. 25 pounds of beef jerky, and they have them in like 29 different flavors, or maybe even more than that. I don't know. Which one are you talking about? Bucktail or Buc-ee's? The gas station, gotcha. That gas station is crazy, man. If you have ever been inside of one, it is insane. The amount of people that are in it it's just insane. You can go in there and buy everything, really. Camping gear, fishing gear, truck stuff, car stuff. You name it, you could buy it there. It's crazy. This place is nuts. I do like it, but it's a little dry for me. I gotta go to Daytona for mine. The manatee was funny, man. Did you guys get a good look at it? I'm not even sure. I was running. I was in the process of still running. I'm not exactly sure why he came right for me, though, but he was like on that dead path right for me all the way until he got to my feet. That sucker got close, huh? Christian. Salt life, baby. Herfin. What you trying to catch? I am at the process of catching whatever's going to bite this, because I've been 2 hours of not catching a single fight. Not having a single fight or a fish caught. Nothing. Not anything, man. I got one bite early on, and I ripped it out of his mouth, and that was the last bite I got. But at the moment, I'm trying to catch snook, reds, trout. Oh, I got something. Oh, yes, I caught something. I don't care if you're tiny. What are you? A littlest trout yet, guys. Look at the size of this little trout. This trout right here. Hold on, I got to wipe my hand. I can't touch him like that. He's too little. I'll kill him. Okay, wet hands. Remember, guys, sea trout, always wet hands, but this is the cutest little guy ever. I'll take it because it's my first fish of the day. All right, guys, first fish of the day. Sea trout, little guy, tiny, not much bigger than my hand. I'll take it, though, because it's a fish. Broke the skunk. Now bring on the big boys. Let's do this. I'll take the tiny one for the breaker. Thank you, Dirty. I'm going to replace that pin for you there, Hunting. Yeah, a little pretty guy, though, huh? Yeah, nice one, man. Thank you, Choctaw. He's a little guy. He wasn't nothing special, but I'll tell you what, it broke my skunks and made him a trophy. He was a trophy to me. I don't care. I just want to break my skunk, you know? He ain't got to be big. I am chasing monsters, but at this point, I'll take the little guy, too. I certainly won't chase him out of here. Finally a fish. What am I throwing, salty jerks? I am throwing an NLBN. Yes, Choctaw, they do. It's not because they're going to eat them. It's just because, I mean, an 8-foot shadow just moved in. They're probably going to run. They go right back, though, when he goes through. They move through so fast. I'm pretty sure they're used to him on top of that, but they do get out of their way. As you see in the soda. That was a big, very large manatee. I was not aware of how big he was. I think it's the same one I've seen before. In the past, he comes through here quite often. He's the same size, same scars. That's the only way I could tell of the manatees is after they've been hit by boats. You start telling that they have different scar patterns, really, to be honest. And unfortunately, is the only way to really tell them apart. They're just like a giant sea cow. They're cool, though. I was playing with a baby not too long ago. It kind of rolled up on me, and it decided to hang out by my legs and play with my shoelaces and pull on my pants, hang out with me for a little while. It was actually kind of cool. I just got hit by a fish. The hell? Something just hit me in the leg. Oh, that was weird. I just got smacked by a fish. That was super weird. I'm guessing it was a bait fish. Hit me right in the leg, though. That's not bait fish right there. That's not bait fish. These little chops right here are bait fish because I can see them going the opposite direction. I scared the crap out of that manatee as much as it scared me. He came up with me way faster than I expected. Yeah, it was really funny. I'm sure it's not cheap, but they do have little charters in the lake. What lake we talking about here? Thanks again, happy for hunting. Yeah, no problem, hunting. I want to see everybody get to where they need to be, man. Obviously, everybody in here is probably doing the same thing, trying to get their channel to the point where they don't have to work and they could just do their channel. You know, that's obviously everybody's goal, at least most people's goal. And that's definitely mine. I definitely wouldn't mind being able to do this for a living. You know, start off with my feet in the water, move up to a small boat, move up to a bigger boat, move up to an actual ocean going boat. You know what I mean? I do like going out in the ocean a lot. I just don't have that kind of money. The hell was that? Something land on the roof? Relax, I ain't gonna hit you. Don't look at me like that. See the way you looked at me? You looked at me like, what, you crazy? I'll come over there and poop on you. It's finally a dock I can stand under. It ain't got no top. Oh yeah, they were on the roof. That's what scared the shit out of me. It didn't sound like a right noise. It sounded like a really weird metal clinging noise, almost like someone chambered around. I was like, what was that? That's probably not a good idea. Well, at least we didn't skunk so far. We got 2 more hours left or so. What do we got left? Got an hour and a half left, about. That trout was not big enough to eat, guys, so that's why I didn't keep him. I do have my stringer with me. We will be keeping something here if we get something decent. I already have mangrove and black drum at the house, so I could always go break that out and show you how I cook it. If I don't get a catch and cook, just a nice something you can watch. Something you can watch. You know why I don't do catch and cooks? Because you got to clean up your whole entire kitchen before you have to do it. You ain't going to have a dirty kitchen when you're in there. You ain't going to have a dirty kitchen. That takes me like a whole time to go ahead and clean everything up before I even move forward. It's not messy, guys. It's not too bad. But you want it perfect when you're going to do a video. Jesus, that was a big hole. Thank God nothing was home. I was getting ready to cast and slid off the edge. Sorry, guys. That song is stuck in my head. Think I should go live bait on Sunday, guys? What do you think? Should I bring some shrimp in here? Especially if I can get some big ones. Yeah, that's cool. Cooking outside's nice. I like outside cooking. Come on, man. Come on, man. I feel like Boomhammer when I say that. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, it is really dead this morning. I was not expecting that at all. Maybe they were serious. Maybe they will be in here at 1 o'clock this afternoon. If I can get them, OG, I will definitely go. Reese, welcome in. Smoked trout. No, but I bet it would be amazing. I bet it's a lot like a little lighter flavor probably than the king, since the king is also is a mackerel and soft. It's got that soft meat. I bet it was similar to that, my guess. I don't really know, to be honest. I've never eaten it, so something tried it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you ain't wrong. I do love going offshore, man. That's probably my favorite. I just can't afford to do it all the time, you know, or else I would do it a lot more, man. It's definitely my favorite. I have to come up with a better way of filming, though, my offshores, because I use the same exact. What was that? Oh, my wife's out front. I use the same exact chest deal, and so I end up getting a ton of pictures of the bottom of the boat and my arms. Bottom of the boat, my arms. water fish finally. You know, so it's because I'm constantly moving around, this thing is bouncing like this. I got to come up with a better way to film when I'm on the boat. I'm just not sure how I should do it, but I can't do a live anyway, so I'm thinking about moving it all to a GoPro so that it's more stable. It doesn't do the bounce around my phone does because it's so top heavy. There ain't even anything in here. That's crazy. Oh well, it's just a slow day. Is what it is. Is that a range? That was a Mercedes. That was nice. That's a nice SUV, man. Maybe I will go get some shrimp. I don't know where I'm going to find big shrimp, though. Ever fly fish? Choctaw? No. Chris, KC Cash, welcome in, welcome in. Andrew Anglin, welcome back. Welcome back, Andrew. You know, that's funny you said that, hon. I'm trying to find different avenues to do different things, you know, like different types of fishing status and stuff like that. Like when I'm doing my, I did it again. I broke this thing again. Dang it, man. Every time it hits one of those things, it really rips it out. I'm going to spin it back on. Anyway, I am looking for different avenues to how to launch my bait at the beach. So when I'm at the beach, I can only get like to the second breaker, basically, you know, if I really cast it hard and I got enough weight on it. And so I have problems with that. Well, I am about to rectify that with a compressed air launcher. So whenever I finally get out to Crystal River, that's where I got to go and meet up with my buddy and then do some little bit of work for him at his house. I'm gonna do some electrical work at his house and trade for that. Those things are not cheap. And it's a stainless steel. The pole goes in the top, shoots the lure out there. You gotta freeze the lure and freeze the bait. So I'll probably use I'm not even sure what I'm gonna use yet. Probably bonita chunks and stuff like that, since a lot of stuff eats the bonita. But I'm sure I'll come up with quite a few sharks. So that's what I'm really excited about, as I don't do a lot of that shark fishing at all. So that'd be fun. Face the river, look up. I'm driving. Oh, you're there? Are you driving past me now, babe? I'm actually down into the area. You'd have to come back past it. Is that who it is? Look, oh, there was some kind of plane writing something in it. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. That's what she's talking about. That little thing right there. It didn't do very well writing. Whoever wrote that sucks. I'm hooking on something here. Hooked on the pier, man. No, I caught it down there. That's where I caught it. I see what she was talking about now. Face the river and look up. Now I see it. Almost got ran over by a manatee. Okay, pre-hook rig mullet, add chum and oil freeze. Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly what that thing does. Oh, you must have one. PVC freeze molds. Oh, okay, so yep, that's exactly it. Oh, so you're right on, dude. You got exactly what I'm talking about. You must know it then. It's exactly what it is. It's a stainless steel deal, and then there's like, I think he has 18 tubes to make the ability to make 18 rockets. And I guess that's the same thing he uses. Is like, you put a piece of mullet inside of it, freeze a bunch of chum and everything else, and it shoots off at like I think it needs 10 ounces of weight to get out to where it needs to be. Oh, the good thing is we're here today, so we'll check on the babies and see how close they are to getting the feathers on. They were fur. They were little fuzzy little chicklets last time we looked, so that's just a couple days ago. We shall look again. Somebody wanted me to look yesterday, but I wasn't able to because I wasn't here. I was down by my house yesterday. Where is Biolab Road and Wade Fish the Bottom Lagoon? Okay, where's that at? Is that the New Smyrna area you're talking about, or where's that at? Biolab Road. I'm gonna look it up. That sun's hot today. That was a couple of days ago. That one was brutal. You'll gain 10 ounces with the mullet, chum, and little water. Okay. Okay. So that's what you got to get is the 10 ounces, right? You ever make it up? Biolab Road. Okay, come up to Canaveral National Seashore. Oh, shit. Okay. That's where you live, DIC? You live in Canaveral? I don't live very far from you, man. If you don't live that far, we can meet up and go fishing if you want. I ain't got a problem with that at all. If you live up in Canaveral, dude, I would definitely, we're close. We're not far. We're within like a half hour to an hour. Oops, something bumped into something, I think. Hall Over Canal, Merritt Island, Wildlife Preserve, Biolab. Okay. Free fishing permit. Oh, okay. Where do you get that at? Canaveral National Seashore. I went up to Merritt Island and I fished over there by Pine Island, I think it is. Pine Island over there. I think that's what the area is called, the reserve. I fished that. I caught a nice snook in there. I was just jigging the bottom. And then right after I threw it again, I hooked something else, but he took off. He spit me. So I think it was another snook, to be honest. But I understand there's a ton of tarpon up there, especially right now. I have never fished that. Jeffrey Ray, welcome in, welcome in. 77, 78 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. That was freaking awesome. I'm in South Volusia. Okay. My son lives out area. I want to go up there and go fish, though. I really want to fish that area just north of that Cape Canaveral, because I got to get to that New Smyrna area for me to keep a red. I might just go to the West Coast because there's a lot more over there. They don't have the regulations that we have. You're allowed to keep theirs. Yeah, ours goes from the Jupiter Inlet. Oh man, I just ran into something, I think. Ours goes from Jupiter Inlet to New Smyrna, and it's catch and release only. It kind of sucks. The Mayan cichlids I have, Ron. And Oscar freshwater. Mayan cichlids aren't just freshwater. You'll be 100% surprised to know that. They will also fish inside of, they will also get in brackish. I catch them in brackish water right alongside of sheephead, mangrove snapper, right on the same wood. But I do go into absolute brackish as I go up into like Turkey Creek and whatnot to catch Mayan cichlids. And I understand they're actually fairly good eating. So next time I catch one, I think I'm going to keep it and give it a shot. I'm not opposed to giving it a shot. The wild tilapia is supposed to be really good too. Hey, Hunting Hound, how old's your daughter? How old's the puppy? Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. GC Adams, welcome in. I'm born and raised New Jersey. 13, nice. You gotta, I understand you gotta watch with them though. They do end up like closing those channels a lot from what I understand, depending on what their thing is. I've seen a couple people lose their channels because there are too many minors on their channels or whatever. I don't know. I think you had to set it up a certain way. There he is. Nope, it's not. It's a rock. I was hoping that was him. I thought that was going to be the one that changes the day. But nope, just continues to make it the same. All right, there's just not a lot of fish in here today. That's okay. I don't even think that was a rock. Take it away. I don't know either. I also don't know. Same old cannolis. Ah, NJ Fishing Maniac. Welcome in, NJ. How you doing, buddy? How's the weather? Changed yet? I'm having one of those not many fish days, unfortunately. One trout is all I've been able to pull so far, and not a big one at all. A little bigger than my hand. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yours about to turn around though, NJ. Your fall fishing is about to swing up. What do you got? Wait pretty much till just maybe the end of the month or something, maybe the next couple weeks. You got an upswing coming here soon, right? You start fishing for what's that, crappie and perch, right? What else picks up in the fall for you guys out there? In the fall, man, we get crazy here, dude. The snook gets crazy. It just gets wild all the way around in here. She left her nest. It's good. That means that the babies are still in there. So we're gonna look at these babies here in a second. Yeah, I do. I cast and then read and cast and read. It's not easy, man. You have a pretty wonderful skill of being able to keep up with everybody, man. Oh yes, oh, he spit me. Depression. You have a really good knack of keeping up with everybody, man. I have a hard time doing that and throwing lures, but when I put on I throw on shrimp or something, I do a little better with keeping up. The casting of the hook's not that easy to actually, do that and then record and all that. It's kind of interesting. What are you recording and reading, chat? Yeah, that's why you look at the water for a second. Oh, GoPro? No, my phone. I'm actually just using my phone. I'm using the chest waiter. Actually, the one who turned me on this was Crappy Man Jigs, because he's the one who's got Turner has it. Turner has this chest waiter, just chest deal. So, like, I have to show it to you. I'll pull it off and show it to you at the end, I think. I'll leave it up there or something. But anyway, I found it on Amazon. It's just a chest, like a chest holder. But it came with, oh, that's a big fish in there. I scared him out of there, though, unfortunately. He still might bite. When I skipped over top, he got freaked out. I should have just tossed it in there. Anyway, it's just a chest protector. I transferred my GoPro chest harness, and then I bought this other harness, and it gave me the actual piece that holds my phone and slides into the actual chest support, basically. Oh, I hit that rock. There he is. Oh, God dang it. He's in here. All right, we got one in here. We got something definitely wanting to give it a chance. Yeah, he was not small, because you could see that I scared him. He tried for me, and then he didn't hit it. Dang it. Yeah, I'm using my phone. I don't use the GoPro. I understand that GoPro is pretty good, but you don't get any, yeah, that's exactly what he's got, NJ. He's the one I noticed one day he was using, talking, flinging out lures on his kayak, and I was like, how are you doing this and reading and all that live? And then he told me he got a chest protector, or a chest harness. I don't know why I keep calling it protector. I'm not getting shot at. But anyway, I know more at least. Now that sounded fantastic. And I'm an idiot because I threw it way too close. That was a nice hit out there. Let's see what that was. Smoke it. Come on, hit it. Just hit it, would you? That's a bigger fish. I don't know what that was, though. I catch some big fish on here because there's dock right here, and then literally right where the birds are, that's the line of the rocks that go away from here. So basically from no, not that one, this one right here. And right outside of that's the rocks, and then they go all the way south. So they kind of chill out right here looking for bait. It tends to be a pretty good little spot to catch snook in here. I think I caught a black drum in here too recently, which was weird. That also doesn't happen very often. Oh, thank you very much, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. Brian Taylor, don't be jealous, man. I definitely understand. I know when I'm going to work and I look outside and I see guys in there fishing, I'm like, it could be me right now. Well, there definitely was something in there, but I think I spooked it more than anything. Later on, hunting. Have a great day, buddy. One trout, huh? I guess that's better than getting skunked. Not far off from it, though. All right, let's check these babies, guys. Since nothing is in here eating, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here for a second. Let's check the babies. So what we're about to look at here are mourning doves that I found. Mama is, where is Mama? Mama's gotta be close by. She's usually watching me when I get close. I'm not sure where Mama or Papa is right now. Maybe they're on the nest. Let me look. Ain't nobody on it though. I don't see her, which is weird because she usually wants to watch what I'm doing, but all right, so we're gonna check on the babies real fast, then we'll get out of here. Here we go. This is the dangerous part. Yeah, this is the dangerous part because I gotta pull it out of the harness. Oh yeah, they're getting big, man. Look at that. Is there 3 in there or is there 2? I only saw 2 baby. Oh, not 2 in there. There they are. Heads and head and head. They're cute, aren't they? There they are, guys. They're so big now, their heads are actually held up. The last time we saw them, they looked like just babies, like just dead. You know, they kind of just laid there. Now they're actually looking at the phone coming in. What is this affiliate link? I keep hearing about all this stuff that I'm using and I can get it to actually buy. I'm so confused on all of this. Like I said, guys, I'm pretty new to all this and I'm just trying to figure this out. I seen this affiliate thing. So what do I have to do that? Like, do I have to like hook up with some affiliate group or what? Like, for instance, I buy all my stuff majority of the time either online or from Bass Pro, right? Because I have a Bass Pro close to my house. So if I get my stuff from there, is that where I want to get my, do I want to get my, I don't know what the hell you guys call it even. Your affiliate link? I'm curious about that. How do you do that? What does that mean? So this guy right here with the, this is the guy that ran to help me. And this is right here. This is his doc. He thought I was hurt. I couldn't help myself, man. I couldn't control any bit of my emotion at all. My emotion was skyrocketing with that size of a fish, man. I had the whole neighborhood coming out probably. Tackle warehouse. That's awesome. I catched him up. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. So let's have you get an affiliate link. DIC, where you at? Tackle warehouse. That's who you use, Mike? I use them on occasion too, I'll be honest with you. Actually, there's quite a, oh, what am I doing? Standing inside of a rock? Yeah, I am. Standing right inside of a rock face. Standing in coquina. There he is. God. Tell me it was a hook on a, nope, it didn't look like it was hooked on anything. I got that NJ mad face going right now. It's got the NJ mad face going. All right, we're getting closer to the docks now. We might start seeing some fish. Let's hope. I have a tendency to pull fish off of this dock on occasion. Oh, is he out there working again today? I see his stuff's all set up. He's putting up, looks like he's putting up cameras. Cool, he'll see me over there. I told him I pulled that lure off the top of his thing and he didn't have a problem with it at all. Hunting puppy, welcome in. That's Hunting Hound's little daughter, everybody. That's the one we're trying to help. You're welcome. You're very much so welcome. We want you to get live too, man. Just be careful online. I'm sure your dad told you. If I use gummy worms, I wouldn't catch anything, Brandon. You know why? That bag would be empty. I'd eat the hell out of that. This body's made for comfort. Gummy worms or comfort food, I'm down. I'm game. It may not fit the actual category of comfort food, but I'm pretty comfortable when I'm eating them. I don't know about you guys. Ooh, what's that name? KHVG. Welcome in, and I am going for whatever will bite because I am having one of those days where nothing wants to bite. So I came out here hoping for some snook, but to be quite honest, I'll even take that blue herring right there if he wants to eat this lure. This sun has got some heat to it, guys. That sucker is baking the side of my body. I am staying completely on top of my time. That will not happen to me again. I am in absolutely salt water. KHVG. At the moment. Stephen Fawcett, what's up? I.E. Biolab Rab, you have to come through Canaro Seashore. Oh, okay. Where's he at? Okay. I'll tell you what, I definitely want to go up there and check that area out. I do know that you guys got a lot of reds up there and a lot of tarpon up there. So two of one of my very close, loving to catch those fish. Each one of those fish are very fun to catch. They're both strong fighters and they both fight until they're done. Now, I can't catch and land a tarpon to save my life. I can hook them. I can get to dance with them. I can run around with them. Those stupid things. And they just spit my hook every time. So I end up just more depressed with them, but they are one of my favorite attempts to catch because I don't really get a lot of them. I hook them, but that's all. I've only caught a handful of them for my entire life. So, and the one thing I never have done yet and is a everyday attempt is a grand slam. Now let me explain a grand slam to you that don't understand what a grand slam is. So in the inshore in Florida at least, and I'm sure it's the inshore everywhere, they all have slams. You know, I'm sure you have slams in the freshwater. slams and saltwater slam was offshore as well. Now I'm only really familiar with the inshore slams. So the inshore slams goes like this: one snook, one trout, one red, considered at a slam. One snook, one red, one tarpon, considered at a slam. And vice versa, you can probably pretty much do it all throughout those four as long as you get 3 of them. Now, if you get all 4 of them, you grand slam. I have been fishing here in Florida off and on for 15 years, and I have yet to grand slam, not even once. So it's something I have a goal in my life to finally get. I think it's coming. It's not far off. At least I feel like it should be coming, because I feel like I catch a lot of different species throughout the days. And with the mullet run coming, it intensifies my possibility to actually encounter all 4 in one day. This spot right here also gives me the exact same opportunity, and I don't have to chase them hard with a boat, because they usually come in right here. Now, I'm not going to pull no 100-pound tarpon out of here. Not that I think of, oh my God, I just hooked a friggin' fish and he spit me again. I guess that's just the day I'm having. Oh well. Damn it, man. He hit that thing as soon as it hit the water and he spit me immediately. I didn't even know he had it in his mouth. Oh well. Tough landing tarpon horizontally. Yep, I think you're right about that. I really do. Yeah, KHVG. I actually hook them with this in here, and I've had them running. Like I said, it's the worst part is for me is to actually get them to stay on. You know, that mouth is really just all bone. There's only 2 soft parts inside of their mouths. Now, the reason I know that is because I reached my hands in their mouth when I was down in the Keys. I went to Robbie's, and I stuck my arm way down inside their mouth when I was feeding them. I didn't care how bad I was going to come out bloody, and I definitely came out bloody. But I did happen to get a good representation of a feel of their mouth. So when I ran my hand down their mouth, their whole jaw is all bone. Like the whole bottom jaw is bone. The whole top jaw is bone. It's just solid, hard spots. And the only 2 soft spots they have, a little pad on the bottom of their jaw. It's towards the middle, but it's kind of down, so you don't really find that one. And there's one small one in the roof of their mouth that happens to be soft. Those are the only 2 places that you're actually going to bury a hook. Other than that, you're just hanging on with a hook. And so that sucks. I think I scared a fish in there. Don't know why I want to skip now for some reason. But anyway, that's the reason I have such a hard time catching them. I can never seem to really land that gummy spot in their mouth. I always hook the bony lip or whatever it is. This dock carries a lot of fish, especially if he's not out here, and he's not. So this has a chance. Get it out of his friggin' live bait well. You know, a little makes a lot. Big Pine Island Keys. Wow. I wouldn't mind going down there. That makes more sense, actual DIC, because I do struggle landing them from the water. I definitely have a hard time landing them from land and from the water. The only one I did get that was massive was a 6'1", and it was actually he was like 6'1", 6'2", something like that in length. And it was actually a duo between me and one other guy. We kind of had to go back and forth. It went for like over an hour. And the only way he got him in is I went out into the water, grabbed him by his gills and drug him into the water so we can unhook him. I got yelled at for it too by FWC because apparently you're not supposed to bring anything that big out of the water, which I didn't know. I learned that day though. Now I know. Don't bring them out of the water. FWC doesn't like it. Let's go. 11 more for friggin' yes. Hey, Marine Army Mom, how are you? Welcome in. I need a little, not a lot. Dee 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 dee. Man, that song is still totally stuck in my head, man. The good thing is that everything's about to start going crazy here shortly. Let's see what he's here. Same since the hurricane went through there. Oh, that sucks. Can't try to rip lips. Freshwater. Yeah, unfortunately I did set that like that. Grumpy Vet, Mississippi Catfish Grumpy Vet, welcome in again. I've been waiting all morning to be like 90. Yeah, that's great. Let's go. Nope, you're not. No, they didn't do the education without a fine. They just warned me, do not bring them out of the water again, because it was on the photo only. I turned it in. I didn't know. Turned it in for a catch a memory. It's a Florida program that FWC has out, and I'm like a strong promoter of it. Really, dude? Come over here and ruin my stuff? Take your little cute ass somewhere else. Damn it. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to see in here, guys. That little sucker, he ruined this whole spot. He's just going to show me up. He's going to show me how it's done. This is how you catch fish. You've been out here for almost 3 hours. You ain't caught crap but one trout. He'll show me up too. Yep, they'll show you up, man, real quick. They'll come out there in front of you and start flinging around fish like they like make fun of you. I've seen it happen. In fact, I think I got it on my video. He's out there showing off. I'm not catching crap that day. He's over there flipping friggin', I think it was a mullet, but either way, he still had fish and I didn't. Seemed like he thought it was funny. Perfect. I'm going to have to make the noise outside. Slowly bring it through. He probably killed this whole dock. He may have killed a few of these ducks, to be honest. What we got on time? 3 hours and 7 minutes. We got an hour left. We're going to walk a few more of these docks, turn around. You guys are actually going to be with me for the turnaround for a good portion of it, at least. That's nice. You guys normally don't get to catch that. It's nice and it sucks. It's nice because, well, you guys will get to see it. And two, it sucks because, well, that means I didn't catch a lot of fish and I'm moving through these docks fast. I ran into a fish. Still nothing wants to bite it. Who's that? Who said that? VM Florida, I guess that is. I don't know. VM. I don't do very many bass fishing at all. I want to start probably doing it here. In fact, I got a couple of spots I'd like to try just to see what works out there and whatnot. But it's fresh water, and there's a lot of crappie in there, supposedly. A bunch of bass in it. I guess we even have pickerel in it. I don't know. And I guess they said that bowfin hang out in there. I don't think we have snakeheads up here, but there might be. There he is, finally. Oh, come on, man. It's another rock. Friggin' another rock, dude. Oh, I hate you. I thought I had one. I was excited. Oh, and then you want to jump right next to where I am, too. That's funny. Damn it, dude. I thought I had one, man. Yo, hunt hound. I swear to you, today, I got $10 per one of those. I'd probably have $100 by already. Stinking rocks. But that's why they fish are here, though. These rocks bring a lot of bait fish into the area. Come on, man. I don't want to go too far in there. There you go. I might still be able to salvage some of this. It's a friggin' 100% dead out here. John 75, welcome in. The bass snapped my pole. Damn. Yo, RH, that's funny, but really weird, dude. That's friggin' hilarious. Quit my live and return your sheep, huh? There's something wrong with you, bro. It made me laugh, though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Friggin' weirdo. I love it. He's such a weird dude. That was funny, man. Orlando, welcome in. TLC, the water's on its way up, or DIC, I'm sorry. It's on its way back up, actually. I'm in a high tide right now. I'm incoming tide right now. So that's why I was hoping that it would actually be good, but it said that it was going to pick up at like 1 o'clock this afternoon based off of moon phase. I guess the moon phase is better this afternoon than it is in the daytime. But I just have a hard time feeling like there's going to be a bunch of fish jamming in here. You know what I mean? Like, dude, this is hot water. This water's warm. It's like walking in your bathtub right now. It's not like it's actually cooling. It doesn't cool you off at all. Ding, 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 ding. Check this battery length. 23%, guys. John, were you trying to act like you're in the water with me? It's just like fill up your tug, walk through it, fill it up with some warm water. I mean, that's a real experience right there. He's looking for the 3D feel. Fills up his bathtub and just watches me. That's funny. That's awesome, John. I appreciate it. That's funny, man. That's really funny. I could see you in there, sitting in your tub, your fishing pole in one hand, your phone in the other, just standing in the water. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I turn around and walk the other way. My truck stays down on this north side down here on this little area. Oh shit, did that go through between them? Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, I walk 1 or 2 more docks, sometimes 3. The third dock guy, he could be a little bit tough sometimes. I don't know. He doesn't get nasty or anything like that. He says hi, but he'll like crank his radio up on his boat, even though he's not in it. And then I have to actually mute my stuff if I want to stay monetized. So, not my favorite guy, but he's not a bad guy either. But oh my God, dude, I missed another one. And the strikeouts continue. What was that? Hey, dude. How you doing, bro? Thank you very much for bringing that emergency kit down. Yeah, I try and tell everybody I caught this giant snook and they don't believe me. Yeah. I'm glad you showed up. Now they know I'm talking to the guy who came down to help me. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that, too. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, man, I'm never going to be able to catch another one. I'll give it a shot, though. Yeah, I know it was there. And you know, because you heard me screaming. Yeah. 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 Like a larger reel, like 50 pound test weight. And hooked, and then it turned to it right under the dock. It was a 5-second scream. Yep. All excitement and then depression. Oh, it was like, there's nothing else that would have done that. Yep, exactly. Everything else would have jumped. Nothing would go that fast. Yeah, if I hooked that snook and anywhere else, there was enough distance between the 2 docks that he didn't ever get under it. So I was able to pull him out of it. I've thought about that. I've tried to fight him out here, and what I do in the future is put the bail and get in the water. Yeah, you have to. You got to chase him. I usually open the bail and run around. Yeah, and you can have a chance at least. At least, that's about it. Be right. Yeah, I told my family about that. Thank you very much, though, again, man. That was really cool. Yeah. Have a great day, man. Yeah, I saw your ladders back. I was like, oh, you must be out here building up his good deal, man. It looks like you're getting some cameras on there.
Yeah, mostly just the hurricane straps and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Well, if I'm out there and I hook something, I'll thumb up your camera. Have a good one. See, I told you. That's the guy that came to save me. He said, I knew, I believed it. All that screaming. I wasn't joking, guys. That's the guy that saved me. He was coming out to come with his emergency kit. Now you guys see the actual ending of it. So now you know for sure that something was caught that day when I was screaming my butt off, dude. What's he got here? Going to fish in the toilet for some brown trout? Yellow-eyed brown trout. Sounds like someone ate corn last night. It's so funny. Yeah, I got some weird guys in here. I love it. I'll take the weird over friggin' so stern any day. I love it. I'm here for it. Oh, dude, that's great. The brown trout, yellow-eyed brown trout. That's great. Oh, I read it. That made me laugh. Yep, 30. Well, it's really hard to believe. That's a massive snook, guys. Like, that snook is a once in a lifetime, like he said. He said, I believe it because of all the yelling and screaming and hollering. And when he came up on me, I was on my knees with my head down because I was going through such an upsetness that I wasn't able to, like, push forward. Like, I was so upset that I had no video footage, no picture, no nothing. That I was just head down, hands in my head, and, like, just pulling my hair, basically. Like, I can't believe that just happened. When he pulled up, I was in distress. And he's like, you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I said, sorry about that. I caught a big fish, and now I don't have no video to friggin' connect it. But yeah, he's the one that came and saved me for it. Yep, he's the guy. That was awesome, man. I was really happy that he came out, though. J-fish, so slow, dude. Yep. Yeah, I'm not much for fibbing on my fish, guys. I'm not one for fibbing on the fish size. You see me, I catch 6 inches, I catch 10 inches, I catch 12 inches. Yeah, I show you them all, including the large ones. I've got no problem showing my small, my large, my whatever. I catch it, you guys will see it. Unless I'm an idiot and didn't pay attention to my battery. Like we now see that it happens. Now this tends to be a little bit of a snooky area. And at one point in time, I pulled a 40 to 50 pound tarpon off of that, underneath that sailboat right there. Except for, I did not land him. He beat me as well. He beat me as well. He gave me about 5 or 6 really good jumps, though, and showed everybody how big he was. Flames was in there at that time. A bunch of us were in here. I remember it because I remember Flames saying, get me a big fish. And then right after, I caught that giant. He's pretty big, dude. He's not a giant as far as how big they can actually be. Tarpon can get so big, guys. So freaking big, man. I just can't believe it just happened to me. He pulled me back and everything. Oh, he didn't get the hooks, so let's get him back in there. He didn't get the hooks. No, he doesn't want it. Very rough day today, fishing wise at least. Hey, at least I didn't skunk though, right? Grr. Okay. Grr. Okay. Come on, baby. Be under this dock. Ooh, take my little lure and bite it really hard. Yeah, he's getting ready to put all the hurricane straps on because the second one's not looking like it's going to miss us. It's looking like it's coming right at us. Like that manatee this morning. You should post it, dude. Mississippi, you need to post it. I'm sick of it. Don't recommend this channel. All Things Hockey, welcome in, man. How are you? That's funny. Yellow-eyed brown trout, huh? That's the first time I ever heard the yellow-eyed part. It definitely gave me a chuckle. Okay. I don't even know where that comes from. I've heard it on a few. I guess this is going to be interesting. Pull that slow around that. There you go. I got it. I wasn't sure that was going to happen, guys. I thought I was going to break off on that. Dang, the water's definitely up. I say the reason I say the water's up because if you guys remember, right, where's the tip of my rod? There it is. Right there should be a bunch of rocks. If I'm in the right spot, but I believe this is where the rocks are. A giant formation in the middle. So we are up quite a bit. There's a hell of me. Time for some water break. Gotta stay hydrated. We gotta find this rocks thing. I don't want to run into that. That thing is huge. I also don't want to stick my lure in it either. Alrighty, put that back in my pocket. We got a bunch of bait coming towards us right now. I don't know if you guys can see the little ripples as I can see them from up here, but those little ripples are mean that there's actually bait coming down here. Right where I landed, that's actually the center of that little pile of bait. Guess it's gonna have to be maybe we'll do the live bait this Sunday, definitely. All right, let's see if we can do this without breaking a leg. What the hell is this rock formation? This rock formation is gonna be between me and there it is, way up there, I think. Yeah, I found it. Okay. I just didn't want to run into it. Huge rock formation right here. I'll probably use that in the winter for sheephead and stuff like that. They'll be all over it. I think I'm gonna stop at this dock once I get through here. I'll fish this dock and then I'll turn around and we'll head out of this spot. Yeah, see, even that guy knew it was a once-in-a-lifetime type fish. He was like, that's a once-in-a-lifetime fish, man. That makes sense why I was screaming the way I was. Have a great day, Grubby Vet. Thanks for coming in, man. Oh, I hope so, sir. I really hope so. That'd be sweet, man. The heat down here? Oh, the heat's horrible down here, man. That's why I fish in a tub. Well, the heat down here gets to like 110, 120. It gets nasty. And it gets even hotter down there. So, like, it gets up to that 110, 112, 114 mark down there. And this is all with wet heat, guys. This isn't the same as dry heat. Florida dry heat doesn't exist. The closest thing to dry we have for heat would be maybe in the winter where we're still like 40%, 50%. We're not 100. Oh, something's under the dock. Yes, something's under the dock. Something's under the dock, guys. Let's see what it is. Man, this water got up really high. All right, I'm going to remember that during this winter time frame when the water stays high. As I'll run right into that giant formation of rocks. I'll be screwed, man. Looks like these blue herring are fighting up top. That's cool. Alrighty, I'm gonna do this last dock here and I'm gonna turn around and head back. Cause we're at 3 hours and 31 minutes. Yeah, it's totally the humidity. 72% right now. Yeah, that sounds about right. Punta Gorda on the west coast. Nice. You're a Michigan guy? Yeah. I have a buddy of mine that came down from Michigan. His name was Mike. He's another electrician. Took him a long time to get used to this heat too. It's not surprising though, to be honest with you, that everybody has a hard time with this heat. I'm in here 15 years now, and I've been here 15 years, I guess, and I still struggle sometimes with the heat, depending on what it's up to right now. There's something under there. I just saw him hit the top surface. He might be under the big spot now, but he was towards the back a little bit. Take it away. It's probably just a mullet. Working it. Taking me away. Almost tripped underwater. One more time under this guy because I did see action over here. I just don't want to scare it off. All right, we'll go under this now. We'll skip underneath the here and then we'll head backwards. See if we pull anything off the rocks on the way back. And then if not, we will back fishing Sunday. Now, Sunday fishing. You guys want me in here again? You want me back in here again, or are you guys getting tired of this spot? I don't ever get tired of it. I catch a lot of fish in here. If you guys are getting tired of it, though, you got to let me know because I'll find a new spot to go fishing. I found a spot that I have been working on. If you remember, I went out one day and they turned out they weren't allowing anybody to park where we used to park. But I found out where they are letting me park. So now I can go back and check those docks, guys, full force. So I do have that ability too now because that's back at the inlet, but it's south of the inlet. So it is in Sebastian. It's different area, different everything. The bottom's different. It looks more like, I want to say it's a little sandy. It's a little muddy. So it's going to have a little bit of everything in it. We can definitely go check that spot out, or I can come back to the Old Faithful here. It's up to you guys. What are you guys thinking? Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate that. For whatever. I just like watching you catch stuff. Oh, okay. I like that too. Yeah, not too bad. I can't complain. Good, Dirty. Dirty can't complain. That's good. How are you, small? Hey, John, what's up, bro? I missed you coming in, man. Sorry about that. It is a very slow day. So when I'm done here, I'm going to go watch the coach videos. I haven't got a chance to watch them yet. I'm going to go home, relax, get the mind right, and then turn on some coach and small water. I saw you got your first one out already. Sorry, DIC, I'm not fishing tomorrow. I like to take one day, just solid one day, and spend it with my wife, man. That's the one day I choose. Saturdays is 100%. It's my wife's day. Whatever she wants to do, we go do it. I'm a strong believer in you keep your wife happy. You got the happiest life in your life. So I think you're living your best life if your wife is. Are you big? Try that again. I think you're living your best life when your wife is happy. So I give her a full day, guys. Full Saturday, nothing but me and her. Whatever she wants to do. obviously I spend time with her on other days too. It's not just one day. So it's not just the one day she gets. It's just the day I dedicate 100% to us. We have fun though, man. My wife is absolutely my best friend, man. I know it sounds like cliche and a lot of people say that, but I really do believe it. You are living the absolute best life if your wife is still smiling behind you. I do believe that. So, I keep mine happy. Or at least I try as much as I can. If she isn't happy after that, I don't know what else I can do to make her happy, you know what I mean? I can only do what I can do. God, it's beautiful in those islands. I also wish I was over there right now. To be quite honest, guys, if this was a GoPro, we might have actually swam over there. I would just hold my rod over my head. Swam all the way to that little sucker. It's not as far as you think. The channel's actually further out there. But me holding my rod up would pretty much stop me from getting run over. It wouldn't have been the first time I swam out to one of those islands. If I brought you with me, now that would be the first time I did that. If I go down a little further, if I go much further south, there's one island out there you could just basically walk a sandbar straight out. You got a little spot where you'll have to pick your arms up and hold some stuff over your head, but that's it. And then you can walk right onto the island. All right. Nope. I've got kayaks that I don't use, and it's because I'm so big. I do have a kayak that's actually a really nice kayak, and if you were just about even 100 pounds lighter than me, it would rock for you, man. To be honest, it would kill it for you. It's really unstable because of how big I am. Me being 300 pounds and 6'1", I'm really top heavy, so I gotta have a really wide base and a really big base. So I do have a kayak, I don't use it. And I do not have the balance for a stand-up paddleboard. Sorry. That's the truth right there. I just don't have the coordination for it. I tried it a few times. And then more or less just chased the board, you know. Just fell in the water a lot. It's okay, though. It's okay. Not everybody's built for everything. I'm certainly not built for that. Or surfing. I've tried that, too. I found out that I'm really good at falling off a surfboard and really good at being drugged on the bottom of the ocean by the waves. But aside from that, I just didn't do anything else well. I didn't die, so I guess I didn't get too hurt. But it made for some good laughs. I may have tried something too small of a board. Who knows, man? It was the first time and only time I ever tried surfing, and I did not like the way it felt. It hurt. Surfing looks a lot more fun than it actually hurts. 5'9", 250. All right, John. So you understand. You gotta have a decent sized kayak for that. I'm trying to get to 250. But so far all I'm doing is wishing it off, and it's not going. I'm gonna have to come up with a better plan. Wishing it off doesn't happen. I actually got to do something, man, for real. I'm tired of being big. I'm sick of it. 5'11", 305. You're a big boy too, man. Yeah, you're a boy too there, buddy. I do dad bod sports. What now? I do dad bod sports, darts, pool, and surfing the internet. Steve, that's funny, man. Yeah, you ain't wrong. The only thing I surf nowadays is the channels on TV and whatever I come up with in YouTube. That's a true statement. Yeah, sorry, Dirty. That sucks too, man. I know how that goes. It used to be 250. Trying to get back to it. Yeah, me too, man. 250 at 6'1" would look pretty good on me. It wouldn't look as, not that I look sloppy, but I mean, I do have some loose belly, and it's not an attractive face, especially having. Okay, so I have a very beautiful wife, tiny, beautiful wife, and she's petite. She's tiny, little body, and then there's me, 6'1", 300 friggin' pounds, just a big ass dude, you know. So I don't want her to have to be the beautiful woman with the fat guy. You know what I mean? How many times have we seen that? Beautiful woman, fat dude. Happens all the time. I don't want to be that for her. Yep, that's it, man. Yes, I believe that, Stephen. But appearances are not from within. They are definitely on the outside. And I'm tired of walking down the road looking like a perfect 10 together. Me being the 0, her being the 1. We're a perfect 10 because I'm the circle. And when we met, I was like, well, when we met, I was wild and heavily on drugs. But I was only 235 pounds, guys. I was 235, but heavily on drugs. I don't touch anything drug-wise anymore. I am 420 friendly, but I am not drug friendly. I won't let it around me at all. I just can't have it. Nope, not even playing around, man. I spent a lot of years on drugs, and I'm done with that life. This life right here is so much nicer and more fun, and you can actually talk about it. You're allowed to tell everybody what you did yesterday. And nobody's going to think you're weird for the stuff that you did, you know? Tying off the roof, man. He's got to tie it on. That second one behind it seems like it's going to hit the East Coast, man. It might do something similar, the same thing, but it might split the state, and everybody gets to share this wonderful hurricane on its way in. Dude, 15 years, that's huge, dude. That is awesome. That's super commendable, Dirty. Keep up the good work, man. 15 years, dude, that's a long time to stay sober, bro. Good for you. Good for you, man. I'm really happy for you, bro. That's something to be proud of. 15 years of soberness. I ain't 15 years. I think I'm at, well, for hard drugs. Like I said, I'm 420. I'm still 420 friendly. But as far as like drugs, nah, man. I'm 7 years now. 6 years? No. Yeah, I guess we're 7 years without drugs now. Drugs. Yeah, 7 years clean now, guys. Oh, damn, that's got fine flies. I don't even know what date it was we stopped, but we just decided that's it, man. We're done. We're not doing drugs ever again. And we stuck with that. Have a good rest of your day, bud. I'm gonna shoot past his dock and we're gonna get right back at it. Steven, I work 168 hours. Fortnight and walkabout farm. Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Good for you, dude. I used to have that. So when I was working all the time, when I was doing foreman work, it wasn't odd. I would put in about 16 miles of actual walk on my feet for real. Actual walk, step. We used a pedometer for that, the step meter. And I would work about 12 miles a day. 9 on an easy day. 6 on doing nothing. But I don't work in small little houses. I work in giant buildings. So like some of my buildings are 3 or 4 buildings apart and I'm running all 4 of them, or I'm helping with all 4 of them, or whatever it is. And I have to be in each one all the time. So I'm constantly walking from one building to the next. I was losing a ton of weight with that. Now I've been out of work for a while and just waiting for us to get back to work, dude. I've been like begging to go back to work. I'm so ready. Did it, did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it. Boom, boom, boom. Did it, did it, did it, did it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's how I can tell that water's hot or high, because usually I don't tap the water at all when I do that. I whip it back and sling it. But I'm popping the water pretty heavy, so this water is definitely high. And I'm usually only calf high in here, and I'm mid-thigh, bottom of crotch. We're very high. Well, the water level is. Let's just go that route. I'm not home yet. Dun, 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 dun. Du, 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 du. Okay, where are we at on time? Where are we at on battery? We're at, what'd that say? All right, guys, I'm going to cut you free. Mainly because we are at 8% and I am not dying ever again, man. If I catch another big one, you will see a short. So, with that being said, everybody, thank you, everybody, for coming in. This has been a pretty slow day, so unfortunately, you know, we only got the one fish. But if I catch another one from here to my truck, I have battery. You will see it. I promise. I'll take pictures. I'll get a video. Something's going to happen. So we will attempt for that later. All right, guys. With that being said, unfortunately, one fish. Cool conversations at least today. Thank you for the last, guys. That was great. Again, guys, thank you for everything, man. I am no joke. 2,200 subscribers, whatever. That's not even counting whatever I got today. I've been up to the possibility of over 600 every 28 days. So I am super, super thankful, super happy, and greatly appreciated. Love you guys. Mean it. Peace. Come on, turn off. There you go. Bye, guys.